Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash. And this is just a short lesson I'm going into here concerning the fear of the Lord. Alright, now you're seeing to the top of your screen. Alright, you're seeing Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh meaning the name of the Most High. Alright, Yahweh, Yah meaning He, Hawa meaning He is to be. Bahashem in the name of. Alright, Yahweh Shai, that is the only begotten Son name in the Hebrew tongue. Alright, who the world is ignorantly called Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai. Yah meaning He. Yahweh Shai means He saves, He delivers. Alright, for you people who now coming new to this. Alright, knowing that He is a Hebrew Israelite. Alright, this is the way how you say the Lord's name. Alright, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And this name is a name that many people don't show fear of. Alright, they don't show fear in these names. Alright, that's why the Lord say, my people have not known me. Because the name that everyone knows of is JC. Now we don't like to be saying these kind of names, because we're not supposed to be saying these names. We're not supposed to be saying the heathen names. Alright, we're not supposed to be saying these pagan names, calling upon these different gods. You get that in the book of Exodus. Alright, not supposed to be doing that. But for edification's sake, you will see some brothers, calling upon it and whatnot, letting you know not to call this name, that name and whatnot. We know the names, but we're not supposed to call. Alright, and you see many of our people today is being part of those different religions. Alright, and calling upon the Chinese God, the Japanese God, the so-called white man God and whatnot, This is what our people into, and many more stuff. Okay? Now I'll go to the scripture real quick. This is the book of Exodus 23 and 13. It says, and in all things that I have said unto you, alright, be circumspect. This is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai speaking here, right? Exodus 23 and 13. And in all that I have said unto you, be circumspect. Alright, be aware of what it is you're doing. Be aware of the different paganism shit that is around you. Okay? And make no mention of them, Salakia, and make no mention of the name of other gods. Alright? What the scripture also say, that's roughly paraphrasing. All the other gods of the nation are idols. Alright? And this is what our people show fear in. Our people show fear in other gods. They're not showing fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They're not saying, well, hey, we really fear this power, this one who could control the seas, who can control the wind. The phone had a chime on that one. This one who controls life. Alright? They don't have fear in that in the true power. Alright? They don't show fear in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They show fear in other things. They show fear in man. Alright? They show fear in the government, structures and whatnot. Again, Exodus 23 and 13, it says, and in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Alright, and that is a direct order to the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. and the ones that are scattered abroad, that look like the other nations. We have an order not to follow in that footsteps. All right? Not to call upon other gods. Show fear in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let's get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, and verse 22. It says, "Fear ye not me." This is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai speaking here again. It says, "Fear ye not me, saith the Lord Yahweh." When you see the Lord written in all caps, it's talking about the Most High. When it's written in the lower caps, it's talking about Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, "Fear ye not me," with a question mark. Do you not fear the Lord, Israel? Saith the Lord Yahweh. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? All right. We how the sand and the beaches is set up, and the way how the waves of the sea does operate. It don't cross over the land. All right. It has some of the brothers who are fishermen. When they go out to the sea, they can see that the sea is completely higher than the land itself. So it could be able to overthrow, but the Lord set that bound where it cannot cross over. But when it needs to cross over, he could send it over. All right. But our people again don't show fear in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They rather show fear in man. They rather show fear in statues that they created. Try to make it make sense. It says, "Which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it. And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it." All right. So our people again, they don't want to show fear in the Lord. And this is the same entity that creates everything. All right. He creates everything. He creates life. He creates air for you to breathe. Did you wake up this morning and thank the Lord for bringing you, for giving you ear, for giving you that, giving you the opportunity to be able to see another day? Did you thank him for those things? Or did you thank JC? Or did you pray to any of these other gods that the scriptures say that are idols? Who did you talk to? Who did you speak to? That's why the scriptures say, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." This is the book of Proverbs 1 and 7. It says, "The fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge." All right. You have fear in the Lord, you're going to have knowledge, you're going to have wisdom, you're going to have that understanding, knowing what not to do, knowing where not to go. All right. You're going to have knowledge. But our people today, you're seeing they are going to be destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Proverbs 1 and 7. "The fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." The Lord gave us instructions. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to follow. Simple things to follow. And our people refuse to follow it. They rather follow man. They rather follow the ways of this world. They rather follow the things of Esau Edom. Because Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has them spoiled. That's why that devil is coming on with great wrath very soon. Revelation 12 and 12. And many of our people today, the 2/3 of Israel, are going to take that CHIP, which is also the RFID total chip, in order to buy or sell. So by they not understanding and having the fear of the Lord, they're not going to understand what that RFID is. They will not understand that the RFID total chip is the mark of the beast. They will think that the mark of the beast is in Christianity they say is Sunday worship. They will think that is if they follow in a UIC or these other camps, they will think that is sin. When you was born in sin. So try to make it make sense. This work that we are doing here, you can't say that you haven't heard this word. You can't say that you never see the prophets. Yes, you saw the prophets. You just didn't believe that these are the prophets. These are the ones who sign and crying and heralding the coming of the Lord. You just didn't believe that the men on the streets, on the highways and hedges who are covered with sackcloth and whatnot. You just like to call them and say they have one bed sheet on and all these different things. You like to make fun of us. Alright? They like to make fun of us. But that is a state of mourning. What we're sending is a message. We are messengers. We are there to see we are here to see what is going to happen before it happens. And we're starting to see things actually taking place. Things are actually happening. Things that we have been preaching from the head apostles come down. Things are actually happening. But again, our people are going to be destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So you can't complain and say that you didn't hear this word, because this word went right throughout the world. Alright? Through the voice of the prophets. This is the book of Mark 16 and 15. It says, this is the red letter here, this is Yahushua speaking. It says, and he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Alright, this is what Yahushua said to his prophets. Alright, go out there in the world and preach this gospel. This gospel is what? The good word. Many people look at this good word and see this good word and say it have nothing good in it. It sounds too violent. It have too much lamentation and woe in it. But that is how you're going to get the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai on you. That is how you're going to get the fear. Because when you hear the scriptures, when you hear the words that we be speaking, it's not no smooth words we hitting you. Alright? We're letting you know exactly what is going to take place. We're letting you know exactly what is going to happen in what country and what not. And we're seeing things happening. Verse 16, it says, he that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. Alright? The ones who are going to be saved is the elect, starting with the 144,000. Alright? The elect is going to be saved. The ones who don't believe is the 2/3 of Israel. Is the ones who are not going to hearken unto this word. Is the ones who's going to shake their head and turn the channel. Is the ones who are going to shake their head and say, something wrong with these people. Who call them, who say them is the prophets. But when shit hit the fan, soon come, then they're going to know that a prophet was among them. Then they're going to look and be running to and fro to seek the prophets. Alright? But that's where we will tell them, go to your buyers and sellers. Go to the ones out there who all was believing in before. All these different other gods, all these different other pastors. All right. There's this Second Chronicles 16:9. It says, "For the eyes of the Lord Yahweh run to and fro throughout the whole earth to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect." When you go into the word heart, it's talking about your mind. All right? It's the mind you're talking about. So who mind is perfect? The men of the Lord, the ones who sign and crying, the ones who preaching this word. All right? For the eyes of the Lord Yahweh run to and fro throughout the whole earth to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect towards him. Herein thou hast done foolishly, therefore from henceforth thou shalt have wars. All right? And the ones who have done foolishly is who? The ones who don't have the oil, the ones who don't have the understanding, the ones who are of the world. All right? They're going to be part of these different scenarios that is taking place on the earth today. They are going to go by the sword. All right, Lord willing. It's the book of Romans 10:17. It says, "So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of power. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily their song went into all the earth, and their words unto the end of the world." All right? Through the prophets, through the prophets, in all kind of different tongues. All right? In all kind of different tongues. When you're talking about tongues, you're not talking about about what them priests and them pastors be gallivanting themselves in the church and seeing all kind of nonsense. That is not speaking in tongues. It's talking about different languages. All right. It says here, because you will see Salakia, because you will also see this word being preached in different languages. It's speaking in Spanish. You're seeing it's speaking in French. It's going about around the world. So no one in this world could say that they did not hear it. All right, different Israelites. Our Israelite people are scattered on the four corners of the earth. Due to the curses. So we look like the other nations also. This is not a black thing. This is not a so-called black thing. All right? We're not no damn Africans. We are Israelites. Different shades of brown. All right? But right now we look like the other nations, so it have some of our people that look like so-called white people and Chinese people and so forth. All right? So don't be ignorant. It says, but I say, verse 19, but I say, did not Israel know? First Moses said, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I have, but Salakia, by a foolish nation I will anger you. But Esdras is very bold, and said, I was found of them that sought me not. I was made manifest unto them that asked not after me. But to Israel, all right, talking about the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. But to Israel he said, all day long I have stretched forth my hand unto a disobedient and gainsaying people. All right? And this is how our people is today. They're disobedient. They don't listen. They don't hear. They don't follow. All right? They don't follow. They don't have. They're not showing any fear. in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Alright? You're watching the little pictures that we post up and whatnot at times, and they say, well, you know, fear what, that little cartoon thing? This is how our people minds are. Alright? It's simple. The simple believe in nothing. Alright? They rather believe simple words. They want to hear simple words. They rather hear all the lies and smooth words of these different pastors. While these pastors taking their hard-earned money. Alright? They rather give their money to different gods. Gods that are idols. They're showing fear to these things, but they're not showing fear to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let me see if I can get one more script here and close it off. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Matthew 24 and verse 14. It says, this is the red letter here again, is Yahushai speaking. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Reason all nations is going to hear this is because it's speaking in different tongues. Alright? Different tongues it's speaking in. And then shall the end come. And we're seeing that we're living in the end. Alright? We're seeing that we're living in the end. Because this devil is starting to become, he's starting to become more persistent. You know? He's starting to come down with great wrath. Because why? He knows that he has but a short time. That's the so-called white man. As he saw Edom. As the top banking families. That's your Klaus Schwabs. That's your Bill Gates of hell. That's these people today. That's your Elon Musk. Alright? All these different devices they're coming up with. They think, you know, the simple-minded ones out there, you know, they will get caught in that net. They will get caught in that bubble. Because they will think that this is the future, you know, they're going to see flying cars, they're going to see all these different things, they're going to be living in the Jetsons time. Not knowing that this is the time of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And he's coming. He's right around the corner. And he's coming to destroy. He's coming to take out Esau Edom, the so-called white man. The ones who are oppressing this earth today. Alright? So show the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And not to show fear in man. Not to show fear in these other idol gods that all they like to worship. Come out of those shit. Follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So with that, I will end it there. And I will say Shalom.